Hello students, let's see next point, phase in simple harmonic motion. Phase in simple harmonic motion or for any motion is basically the state of oscillation. Here, what is phase? The phase in simple harmonic motion is the state of oscillation, the physical quantity which describes the state of oscillation of the particle performing simple harmonic motion is called the phase in simple harmonic motion. In order to know the state of oscillation in simple harmonic motion, we need to know displacement, that is the position of the particle, then direction of velocity, and third one, oscillation number. In order to know the state of oscillation in simple harmonic motion, we need to know the three things. One, that is the position. Second, direction of velocity. And third one, oscillation number. During which oscillation? At that instant of time. Knowing only the displacement is not enough, because at a given position there are two possible directions of velocity except the extreme position, and it repeats for successive oscillations. Here, knowing only displacement is not enough. Why not enough? Because at a given position there are two possible directions of velocity. Here, when particle performs the simple harmonic motion, then at a particular position there will be two possible directions of velocity. Suppose particle is performing SHM along this path, and if each particle is at this position, then velocity will have two possible directions. Velocity at this point, velocity will be either in this direction or velocity will be either in this direction, opposite direction. But at this extreme position, velocity will be 0. Therefore, except extreme position, at this extreme position, positive extreme position, or at this negative extreme position, this is the positive extreme position, this is the negative extreme position. At these two positions, velocity will be 0. Knowing only velocity is not enough. Knowing only velocity, as like knowing only displacement is not enough. Here, knowing only velocity is not enough, because there are two different positions for the same velocity except the mean position. At the mean position, displacement will be 0. But at all other positions, velocity will have same value for two different positions. Suppose this is a point, this is point O, mean position, this is point M, extreme right position, extreme positive position, this is the extreme negative position, left position, this is extreme right, this is extreme left. Here, in the middle of this O and M, there will be a velocity. Same velocity we will get at the middle of this N and O. Magnitude of the velocity will be the same at this point and at this point. It means that at two different positions there will be same velocity. Even after this, both these repeat for the successive oscillations. Hence, to know the phase, we need a quantity that is continuously changing with time. To find out the phase, we need a physical quantity which is changing continuously with time. It is clear that all quantities of linear SHM, that is the displacement, velocity and acceleration, are the projections taken on diameter of the respective quantities for the reference circular motion. The angular displacement theta is equal to omega t plus phi can thus be used as the phase of simple harmonic motion, as it varies continuously with time. In this case, it will be called phase angle. So this quantity omega t plus phi can be used as a phase of simple harmonic motion, because this omega t plus phi, this quantity, that is this theta, is equal to omega t plus phi. It is angular displacement, and this angular displacement changes with time, and therefore we can take it as the phase. Here this quantity is called as the phase of simple harmonic motion. We can call it as phase angle. Here, suppose that this particle is performing simple harmonic motion along this path. Suppose this is point N, this point N, and this is point M, N and M, and O is the mean position. Particle is continuously, suppose particle M, let's consider particle M is performing this, let's consider particle X. Suppose particle X is performing simple harmonic motion along this path M, N in this way. Here consider another particle P. Suppose this is the particle P. This particle P is performing circular motion along the circumference of this circle. This particle is performing circular motion in anti-clockwise direction. Suppose particle P. Here, suppose this particle X is the projection of the particle P. This particle X is at the foot of perpendicular. Particle X is here. This particle X is at the foot of this perpendicular drawn from the particle P to this diameter of the circle. And suppose that this particle X changes its position with particle P. Position of the particle X will change with change in position of the particle P. That is, particle X is the projection of particle P. Suppose that this initially this particle P is at this position. When particle P is at this position, what will be the position of the particle X? Position of the particle X. Particle X is always at the foot of perpendicular drawn from the point P. Therefore, particle X will be here. When this particle P moves from this position to this position, what will happen? X moves from this position to this position. Like this. When particle P reaches to M, then what will happen? This particle X will have reached to M also. Now suppose that particle P goes to this point, this. what will happen? Let's draw perpendicular from this point P to the diameter. Then particle X will have reached at this point. Here, from this point to this point. Now, when particle P reaches to this point, here, as like this, when particle P reaches from this point to this point, then what will happen? This particle X will move from this point to this point, as like this. And when particle P now reaches from this point to this N, as like this, as like this. Then what will happen? This X will have reached at this point N. Now when this particle P again comes at this point. Suppose P is at this position. What will be position of the X? This position of the X will be this. This will be the position of the X. It will reach at this point. And when particle P moves from this position to its initial position, as like this, particle X will go to this position. Means what happens when this particle P completes one rotation? This particle X will have completed its one oscillation. When particle P completes in one rotation, particle X completes its one oscillation. Thus, simple harmonic motion is the projection of uniform circular motion along any diameter, as like this. Let's see what happens here. Here, suppose that let's find for different positions of this for different phase angles. What will be the position of the particle? Let's first see here. If this angle omega t plus phi is equal to 0, suppose that initial position before starting this motion, suppose that particle this P is at this position, suppose P is 0, and angle made by its radius vector with this diameter is suppose phi. Now suppose that in time t this particle moves to the position P, then its angle and particle is moving, particle P is moving with constant angular velocity, suppose omega. Then in time t, suppose particle reached to point P, then this angle will be equal to omega into t. So this total angle, it is suppose theta. This total angle is theta, and this theta is equal to omega t plus phi. This phi is the initial phase, or it is called as the phase constant or epoch. Here, when this particle is at point P, its angle made by it with this diameter, it is omega t plus phi. Now, if we take this particle P, suppose this particle P is at this position. When particle P is at this position, then angle made by this line with this radius here, this angle will become equal to 0. Means omega t plus phi is equal to 0. If we take this P to this point, as like this, angle omega t plus phi will become 0, and therefore this displacement of the particle will become x is equal to a sine omega t plus phi. As omega t plus phi is equal to 0, This x will be a sine 0. And we know that sine 0 is equal to 0. And therefore, this displacement x becomes equal to 0. Means, when omega t plus phi is equal to 0, displacement of the particle will be 0. Means particle will be at the mean position. Particle will be here. Now suppose that this angle omega t plus phi increases from 0 to pi by 2. What will happen? Means this particle P moves from this point to this point. What will happen? We know that sine of pi by 2, here value of this omega t plus phi is equal to pi by 2. We have to substitute. And sine of pi by 2 is equal to 1 plus 1. Plus 1 into this A. Here this is capital A, amplitude, that is the maximum displacement. A. So this A into sine of pi by 2. Sine pi by 2 is equal to plus 1. Therefore, plus 1 into A, it is equal to plus A. Therefore, when this angle omega t plus phi is equal to pi by 2, what will happen? Displacement of the particle will increase as like this. Particle will move from mean position towards the extreme positive position, extreme right position as like this. When this phase increases from 0 to pi by 2, displacement will be positive and towards the right as like this. Now, when this angle phase changes from pi by 2 to pi, means when this particle P moves from this pi by 2 to this position will be pi. When this particle moves, this is the 0, angle 0. When particle reaches to this point, this angle is pi by 2, phase is pi by 2. When particle P reaches at this point, its phase will be pi, that is 180 degree. Particle started from this position to this position, then phase will be pi by 2. Now, when particle moves from this pi by 2 to pi, what will happen? Let's substitute this sine omega t plus phi. Omega t plus phi, value of the omega t plus phi is pi. And we know that sine of pi is equal to 0. Therefore, A into 0, that is equal to 0. Means displacement of the particle will be 0. Means again particle will be at this mean position. This is the mean position. Means when phase changes from pi by 2 to pi, what will happen? Its displacement of the particle will change from plus A to 0, and particle will move from positive extreme positive position to mean position as like this. Now let's see what happens when this phase changes from pi to 3 pi by 2. This position is 3 pi by 2. This position 3 pi by 2. When particle P moves from this point to this point, what will happen? Let's see as like this point to this point. Then we know that here we have to substitute omega t plus phi is equal to 3 pi by 2 here. Therefore, sine of 3 pi by 2 is equal to minus 1, and minus 1 into this A, it is equal to minus A. Means what will be displacement of the particle M, particle performing SHM? Here this particle performing SHM will be at this position. It will be at negative extreme position, extreme negative position as like this. at minus a. Means when phase changes from pi to 3 pi by 2, this particle performing SHM moves from mean position to negative extreme position. Now let's see what happens when phase changes from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. In this angle changes from 3 pi by 2 to again this 2 pi. This when particle reaches to this point, its one rotation will be completed. One rotation will be completed. When particle moves from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, what will happen? What will be the position of the particle performing SHM? Here, let's substitute omega t plus phi is equal to 2 pi. And we know that this sine of 2 pi is always equal to 0. Therefore, 0 into a, that is equal to 0. And this means that when particle moves from its this position to this position, means when phase changes from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, this particle performing SHM will have moved this distance. Will move to again mean position. Its displacement will be 0. Means when phase changes from 0 to pi by 2, particle performing SHM moves towards the positive extreme position. When phase changes from pi by 2 to pi, particle moves from positive extreme position to mean position. When phase changes from pi to 3 by 2, particle performing SHM moves from mean position to negative extreme position. And when phase of the particle changes from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, here particle performing SHM moves from negative extreme position to mean position. Means when phase is 0, particle is at the mean position. Particle is at the mean position. When phase is pi by 2, particle is at the positive extreme position at this position. When phase is pi, particle is again at mean position. When phase is 3 pi by 2, particle is at negative extreme position. And when phase is at 2 pi, particle will be again at the mean position. And again, second oscillation will start. So, in this way, this quantity omega t plus phi represents the phase in simple harmonic motion. From this, we will get the position of the particle performing simple harmonic motion. We will get the state of oscillation of the particle which performs the simple harmonic motion. Let's see different special cases here. Case first, phase theta is equal to 0. When this phase theta is equal to omega t plus phi is equal to 0. It indicates that the particle is at the mean position. When theta is equal to 0, this theta is equal to this omega t plus phi is equal to 0. Indicates that the particle is at the mean position and moving towards the positive during the beginning of the first oscillation. When theta is equal to 0, what will happen? Particle will be at the mean position and it will be moving towards the positive extreme position during the beginning of the first oscillation. Phase angle theta is equal to 360 degree or 2 pi is the beginning of the second oscillation. When this omega t plus phi is equal to 0, then that will be beginning of the second oscillation. If this omega t plus phi is equal to 4 pi, that will be beginning of the third oscillation, as like this. And particle will be at the mean position. At theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 2 pi, theta is equal to 4 pi, particle will be at the mean position. Let's see second case. Phase theta is equal to 180 degree or phi. We have seen when theta is equal to 180 degree or phi, what happens here? Here, it indicates that during its first oscillation, the particle is at the mean position and moving to the negative. When theta is equal to 180 degree or phi radian, it indicates that during the first oscillation, particle is at the mean position and moving to the negative. Here, particle is at the mean position and now it is moving to the negative during the first oscillation. Then similar state in the second oscillation, we will have the phase 360 degree plus 180, that is the 2 pi plus pi radian. Means if this angle theta is equal to 2 pi plus pi radian, what will it indicate? It will indicate that the second oscillation and particle is at the mean position and moving towards the negative. If this phase is 4 pi plus pi radian, then what will indicate? It will indicate the third oscillation and particle is at the mean position and moving towards the negative in this way. Then third case, phase theta is equal to 90 degree. If this theta is equal to omega t plus phi is equal to 90 degree, or it is suppose 5 by 2 radian. What will happen? It indicates that the particle is at the positive extreme position. Particle is at the positive extreme position during first oscillation. Here we have seen when this angle theta is equal to 5 by 2. What happens? Particle is at the positive extreme position. Like this. During the first oscillation. For the second oscillation, it will be theta is equal to 360 degree plus 90 degree. That is the 2 pi plus pi by 2. And so on for the successive oscillations. Means if this angle theta, that is the omega t plus phi, is equal to 2 pi plus pi by 2. What will it indicate? It will indicate that the particle is at positive extreme position during the second oscillation. And if this angle is 4 pi plus pi by 2 radian, what will it indicate? It will indicate that the particle is at positive extreme position during the third oscillation. Then fourth case, phase theta is equal to 270 degree or 3 pi by 2 radian indicates that the particle is at negative extreme position during the first oscillation. Here if this angle theta is equal to, suppose 3 pi by 2. This is at this pi by 2. This is the pi by 2. At this point, there will be phase angle theta is equal to phi. At this point, angle will be equal to 3 pi by 2. Means when phase is 3 pi by 2, what it will represent? It will represent that, it will indicate that the particle is at negative extreme position during the first oscillation. For the second oscillation, this angle theta will be 360 degree plus 273 degree, or 2 pi plus 3 pi by 2 radian, and so forth. Means if this angle theta is equal to 2 pi plus 3 pi by 2 radian, then particle will be at negative extreme position during the second oscillation. If angle is 4 pi plus 3 pi by 2, then particle will be at the negative extreme position during the third oscillation. In this way, and in this way, we can find out the different states of the particle performing simple harmonic motion. So this is about the phase in simple harmonic motion. This phase is a physical quantity that describes state of oscillation of the particle performing simple harmonic motion. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, ऑसिलेशन या चॅप्टर मधील फेज ही एक महत्वाची फिजिकल क्वांटिटी आहे आणि ती फिजिकल क्वांटिटी सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन परफॉर्म करणाऱ्या पार्टिकलची स्टेट दाखवते. तर स्टेट पार्टिकलच्या ऑसिलेशनची स्टेट माहित असण्यासाठी आपल्याला कोणत्या गोष्टींची गरज आहे? तर त्यासाठी आपल्याला पार्टिकलची पोझिशन माहित असावी लागेल. डिस्प्लेसमेंट, पोझिशन, मॅग्निट्यूड ऑफ द डिस्प्लेसमेंट, सपोज पोझिशन, देन डायरेक्शन ऑफ द व्हेलॉसिटी, व्हेलॉसिटीची डायरेक्शन, आणि ऑसिलेशन नंबर, या तीन गोष्टी आपल्याला माहित असाव्या लागतील स्टेट ऑफ ऑसिलेशन माहित असण्यासाठी. तर इथे आपण डिस्प्लेसमेंटचे एक इक्वेशन पाहिलेले आहे विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो. डिस्प्लेसमेंट एक्स इन सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन, डिस्प्लेसमेंट एक्स इज इक्वल टू ए साइन ओमेगा टी प्लस फाय. डिस्प्लेसमेंट x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. So this is the expression for displacement. Here, this term omega t plus phi represents, it depends upon the time, and it represents the phase of simple harmonic motion. From this term, we can find out position of the particle, state of the particle at any instant here. So let's see what happens at different phases. When phase of the particle omega t plus phi, particle ची phase omega t plus phi असताना, म्हणजे omega t plus phi बरोबर जर 0 असेल तर पार्टिकल कुठे असेल, पार्टिकलची डिस्प्लेसमेंट किती असेल आणि तो कोणत्या दिशेने असेल. तर x इज इक्वल टू ओमेगा टी प्लस फाय असताना इथे ओमेगा टी प्लस फाय ची किंमत जर आपण 0 ठेवली तर हे ए साइन 0 होतील, आणि साइन 0 म्हणजे 0 असतात. त्यामुळे ए गुणिले 0 म्हणजे 0, म्हणजे पार्टिकल हा मीन पोझिशनला असणार आणि तो पॉझिटिव्ह एक्स्ट्रीम पॉझिटिव्ह दिशेने जाण्याच्या मार्गावरती असेल. आता जर पार्टिकलचा फेज हा ओमेगा टी प्लस फाय, पार्टिकलचा फेज 0 पासून पाय बाय 2 जर झाला, आता फेज 0 होता, नंतर तो पाय बाय 2 पर्यंत वाढवला आपण, म्हणजे पार्टिकल समजा या पोझिशन पासून इथे फेज 0 होता, इथून पार्टिकल हा इथे गेला या पोझिशनला, तर इथे फेज किती होईल, पाय बाय 2. मग या पोझिशनला डिस्प्लेसमेंट किती असणार, तर इथे ओमेगा टी प्लस फाय ची किंमत आपण π/2 ठेवणार आणि साइन π/2 ची किंमत नेहमीच किती असते +1. तर +1 इंटू दिस कॅपिटल ए हे +a होतील. तर पार्टिकल हा काय झालेला असेल जेव्हा फेज 0 पासून π/2 पर्यंत वाढतो तेव्हा पार्टिकल हा मीन पोझिशन पासून एक्स्ट्रीम पॉझिटिव्ह पोझिशनला गेलेला असेल, म्हणजे पार्टिकल हा इथे असणार. तर अशा पद्धतीने सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन परफॉर्म करणाऱ्या पार्टिकलची स्टेट ऑफ ऑसिलेशन दाखवणारी जी फिजिकल क्वांटिटी आहे तिला फेज ऑफ SHM असे म्हणतात. थँक्यू.